Alright guys, this is the last and final video of Vietnam. We are taking the rest of this. This is the foundation down. Today we're going to be trying to organize as we go, and we've got a bunch of plates and bricks that are going to come out of this because this whole section is completely elevated up about 5 studs tall, so there's a lot of filler brick under this mock, probably the most out of any mock I've ever done other than the Sinai Desert. Especially back here, this is all double the normal height of most of this mock right back here because of the hill section, so you can start to see the filler brick on that side. I don't really know where I'm going to start, probably on this side, and we're just going to start tearing things up. I've got some bins down there that we're going to do my best to start sorting things as we go, but we're just going to go for it. So I'm going to set you guys up and let's just start destroying this. Alright guys, we're just going to go for it. I don't really know where to start with this, so I'm honestly just going to start tearing up this first layer here. So we can try to separate these the best we can. These are the outside bricks here. And then I'm also going to have another bin for all the filler brick, which is all the random colored parts that you see. So I'm going to try my best to go through and collect all of those as we go. And then we're going to have just a bunch of plates. So I'm also going to have another bin that's just going to be plates of all different colors. And I'll probably go through those at a later date. So most of these are pretty simple. We can just grab those pillars. We can just throw them in there. And we're just on our way, so I'm just going to keep breaking that up. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to separate this as I go, but I also don't want to spend too much time on it. So let's see if I can break that down a little bit more, like so. Once again, more filler brick. A lot of this filler brick is 1x1 blue bricks. I bought like 7,000 of those a while back. Probably in 2016 when I built Sinai Desert, and I've had them ever since. So a lot of the filler brick you see is going to be blue just because of that reason. So let's go ahead and do that. And I forgot we actually started on the back side here. Most of this is all dark bluish gray as well because I ordered enough of these larger bricks to do that. So I kind of forgot about that. So once again, a lot of dark bluish gray. Trying to separate that out here. All this can go in there. And I'll probably, like I said in, I think it was last episode of this mini-series, is I'll do a separate video of me, maybe even a live stream of me going through and sorting some of this just to create some other content for you guys. I think that would be kind of neat. So, and it'd just be different. So I'm actually going to go ahead and set up the time lapse now, and I'm going to do this whole hill section on a time lapse because otherwise this is going to take just an extremely long amount of time to talk, and there's not going to be much to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead, let me finish up these pieces right here, and let's do this. Alright, let's go to time lapse. Okay, I had to stop a time lapse to show you guys this. This is pretty crazy. Let me move these bins out of the way. This whole mock, this whole hill is all attached. That's how strong, look at that. Look at the under, I don't know if you can see, let me pan up the camera. Look at the underside of this. This is all intact because of all the plates on top. That is crazy. So I thought that was pretty insane. I'm probably just going to throw this on the ground, to be honest with you guys, and sort it from there. But I thought that was pretty intense. Okay, this just looks like chaos, but what I'm doing is I'm grabbing all the road sections and all the dark bluish gray pieces that I can. Like I said, I'm trying to sort as I go, and there's just a lot to handle right now. So I'm just trying to grab what I can. And just kind of go from there. A lot of these parts are falling back behind my table, and I actually had to push my table up against the wall again, which is fine, but I'm just trying to cherry pick as many of these parts as I can now before I just dump all this stuff into one bin. So I'm going to probably go through, get as much of this filler brick out as I can and put that in a separate bin. like this one here and just go in like this. Probably should have put a disclaimer of headphone warnings, because I don't know how loud this is. But let's get all of this in there. And then like plates like this, I'm just setting aside because, you know, I'm trying to take all the filler brick off the back end or the back side here, like so. And then these break down pretty easily, and I can just store these until I'm bored and I want to actually dismantle all these plates. So that's kind of what I'm doing with all of these plates, and I'm just making a pile of these on the ground so you can see those there. Once again, I should have guessed this section is by far the strongest. Honestly, this is a great modern military city section that I could just keep, but I'm not. But I can pick this whole thing up from the corner. And as you can see, it's pretty thick as far as how dense the bricks are. And I'm just destroying this thing right now. There, I can pull out the road sections, sort those out, pop all of those off, save all those 2x4s. But I mean, man, I forgot how much brick and plates are involved in making something like this. It's unreal. And I'm just making a total mess of the ground around me. But that's to be expected. I guess I could take all those sections off real quick. But man, this is something else as far as. This isn't the largest mock I've made, which is crazy to say, but every time I take one of these apart, it's just crazy how many pieces go into this. I mean, look at this. This is all something that was built by me, one piece at a time. Like, every single piece here, one piece at a time, was assembled by myself. Yes, it took forever, but you saw how cool it was when it was done. So I think it was worth it. A lot of time and energy, but and a lot of money. A lot of this... Lego is not cheap, as a lot of you guys probably know. So this is just crazy to me. I'm going to keep working on this. I might set up another time lapse, but just get a look at this. This is insane. Alright, so I've officially destroyed Vietnam, and now it is in pieces and I cannot recreate it at this point. As you can see, we have all the figures and vehicles. We have parts all over the ground. We've got parts all around and behind this table. I'm going to have to clean that out. And then a pile of parts here. Once again, all this stuff isn't fully broken down to where I want it yet, but I've got to just work through it, and then I'm going to be putting it back into bins. So that's kind of what I'm working on now. A lot of these larger 16 by 16 plates, I'm putting in these larger bins I grabbed from my closet. Basically, I'm out of... Actually, no, I'm not. I just realized there's 2 more stacked down there. I'm almost out of clear bins. So I'm doing my best with what I have, and it's turning into a mess, but that's what they all do when they are finished. And then I have gray base plates starting to stack up over there. I think I've gotten 3 out of the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 base plates. So I'm a fourth of the way there. And it's going to be really weird seeing this table in this room completely cleared off. So that's where I want to get before I end this video. So we're going to keep breaking this stuff down. And yeah, let's just keep working on it. Alright, we've got all the base plates up. I put them up against the wall just so parts don't fly behind the table anymore. But there's a lot of parts on the ground. Got the lights ripped out of the cave system up front. Now it's just a matter of, I'm not really sorting at this point. I'm just going to try to get these in bins of some kind. This is all pretty much filler brick. That's random. That's big chunks of random. That's larger plates, more plates. That's all the same piece. Those are all light bluish gray parts. Those we already kind of talked about in the other videos. Most of this is the dark bluish gray pieces, so I'll put those in there. But I've got to clean up all of this and I'm really running out of bins. I have a couple more there. What I might have to do is move the parts that are in this one and try to use this bin, but I've got to, oh, that fell and made a mess. Anyways, I got to figure out where I can put all this. You can see all the parts are just falling all over the place. So my goal is to get this cleaned up before today, you know, within the next 30 minutes or so, maybe an hour. It might take longer than I'm thinking, but get this wrapped up, and we can actually use this table, and I can actually offload some of the work that's going on over there. I'm trying to get this clean and that cleaned today, and I will be very happy. So that's the goal. Okay, this is where I'm at. I've got the table cleared off. All the parts are down here. I was able to empty 2 bins so far. One of them was bagged up parts that I normally keep in here. So these are all the same parts, just in bags. And then these 2 bins were like half empty, so I merged them. And then this top bin was that larger bin full of parts. These bins I'm probably just going to stack under here for now. I'm going to try to put some of these in bags and put them in there. Base plates go in there. Figures and all that, that's pretty easy to handle, but I'm going to have to figure out where to put some of these grass pieces. I might have to start putting parts back in the closet, which I'm totally fine with. I just want to do it as organized as possible, so I'm just going to keep working through it, and I'll keep you guys posted. It's gone. We are officially done with Vietnam. I still have to take all the weapons off these figures and whatnot. I'm not going to do that here on this video. I'll do that in my spare time. I got to put a couple things away, but we are pretty much done. Cleaned up all the floors around here. Got everything tucked away in there, under there. Everything's cleaned up, and we've got a nice clear table. This is going to help me for the next couple, I'd say week or two, catching up on orders, cleaning up this disaster of a mess. Sorry for the sun glare there. But this is going to help me. Just giving me more table space is going to help me out a lot. So I'm really excited about that. Get to take advantage of this. But this is the end of Vietnam. So I want to thank you guys once again for all the support. If you guys are interested, I have the Viet Cong soldier here. And then I also have the American that are both on the website. Link in the description. But those are awesome figures that are for sale, along with all the, like the M14, the AK-47, M16, M1 Garand. All those things are on the website, so you can go check those out. That's a great way to support me. BrickTactical.com for all that. But thank you guys once again. Make sure you check out some more videos from this MOC series right here. I'll put the full playlist, some more videos there. Subscribe right there. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at BrickTactical, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace out.